Hello YouTube! Ryan Melrose here, and today I am here to tell you the one thing you need to start making comics today, to start right now. Now, before we get into this, I just want to take this time to quickly announce that I officially have a website, ryanmelrosecomics.com/. Link is in the description, so if you got some time at the end of this video, or even while you're listening to me jammer on about comics, definitely hit that link, visit my website and check it out. We don't have much content on there right now, but we're going to be building it up. Alright, so now back to the topic at hand. Now, this video is actually somewhat a response to another video I was checking out on YouTube earlier this morning. It was called Making Comics, When Are You Good Enough to Start? And now, after watching this video, I definitely understood where he was coming from, but I also found that what he was saying can actually appear to be very discouraging for people who are just starting out, who are just starting to draw and starting to work on storyboards and create comics and things like that. So I'm here to tell you what you actually need to start making comics right now, and that is confidence and courage to start. Now, why do I say courage and confidence is the number one thing you need to start making comics? Well, because if you don't have that kind of confidence and courage, you're never going to start. You're never going to do it. You know? People might say your drawings are good and whatnot, but unless you actually have the confidence and courage to apply yourself and get it out there, then you're never gonna start. And something this guy says in this video, you know, he talks about all the kind of artwork and work that goes into a comic and all that, and I believe he said that it's really hard. It's really hard to make comics. I think he was he more or less said. And in all honesty, it doesn't have to be. It honestly doesn't have to be, and that all depends on your confidence, your courage, and most importantly, your mindset. Your mindset needs to be a positive one. You know, I see comics out there that are drawn as stick people that get lots of attention, lots of engagements, lots of people read them. You know, and you can't say that art style is particularly good or perfect. But the point is, these people had the courage to create that art, to do those stick figure comics, get it out there, promote it, engage with people, get people looking at it. Sometimes they're like little comic strips, you know, and they're like really funny and have like a comedic meme or a theme to it. We've all seen them, and the point is that they got that attention and, you know, made their money off that because they had the courage to start doing it anyway. They started from stick figures, and who knows, maybe they got better at drawings and moved on to something else, or maybe they're happy still doing their stick figure comics. You know, the point is you need to have confidence and courage to go after what you want, to go after your vision, and to do it no matter what any troll may tell you. Now, you will get constructive criticism. You'll get constructive criticism, much like how this guy in that video I was checking out made perfectly clear. So yes, you will get constructive criticism, and yes, it is important to listen to some of it. You know, because sometimes when people give you constructive criticism, they are trying to help you, and there are things that they'll tell you that you might actually take from it and apply to your work, and that'll make it better, or make it, you know, even 5% better. You know, and you know, if I didn't take constructive criticism sometime, I'd stop making progress. But the point is, even with all that constructive criticism and whatnot, I still have the courage to keep going, working on my vision. I'm constantly improving. I'm constantly working on my craft and getting better and better as time goes on. And really, you need to start doing that now. You can't just be waiting until you're already good enough to start, because by the time you already think you're good enough to start, then you've got to do all that work and build up that fan base from there. But if you're already getting your story out, regardless on how your artwork is looking at the time, and just keeping on working on it and improving it over time, you're getting yourself out there, and that is going to lead to success later on down the track. And I guarantee you'll actually achieve quicker than if you just sat there and waited until you got really, really super duper good at your art, or paying an artist a bucket load of money to do the art for you. And also I find doing my own art is actually rewarding. Very rewarding. It's good for my self-confidence, as well as standing in here talking to you guys at YouTube videos and encouraging you guys to hit that like button. Had to do that. Alright, now back to the topic at hand. It's important that you recognize the difference between constructive criticism and someone being a complete troll on your content. Now, like I said, constructive criticism is someone who's actually giving you insight on how you may be able to improve your work, improve your quality, improve your marketing, or things that are ultimately going to help your webcomic in the future. Because you take that advice, you apply it, maybe it makes your work better, or maybe it doesn't. But the point is, the constructive criticism can help you. Now, the difference between someone who's giving you that and someone who's being a troll on your content is for the fact that when trolls comment on your content, they don't give you any insight on how you can improve it. They'll just say, for example, your drawing's not good. Your story sucks. They're not leaving you any feedback, any advice that might be able to improve it. A troll comment can even be something as much as saying, you ever considered learning to draw? But he's not offering you any insight on how you can learn to draw. He's not dropping you any link to someone who could teach you how to draw. That's someone who's not really invested into helping you get better at what you're doing. And you want people to comment you and give you their honest opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinion, but you want to listen to the ones who are actually offering you some insight on how you can improve. You don't want to listen to negativity coming from someone else who's not providing you any real insight. Because just like any other piece of art, comic art there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to drawing and creating art. There's no right or wrong answer. And don't let anyone tell you different. But it is always good to try and learn more. Look at other art styles. You find any art styles you like, trying to apply it to your comic, see if it makes it look better or whether it increases engagements and whatnot. Like, I do like doing comics that are like pretty serious and into the superhero sort of theme, but at the same time, I know people really like engaging the ones that look really, really cartoony and funny, so I do a bit of that as well. And of course, all this takes time. All this is trial and error. You need to build on it. You got to keep building on what you're doing. It's the only way you can improve and get better over time. And it all starts with having that confidence to start from the very beginning. You need to have that You need to have that confidence to start. You need that confidence to draw that first storyboard. You need to have that confidence to do the final editing and doing all the speech bubbles. Have the confidence to tell your story in the speech bubble. You then need to have the confidence to post the thing on the internet and, dealing with the pros and cons of that. And from there, as long as you keep doing that, you keep sticking to it, you keep believing in yourself, you keep coming at it with that confidence and that positive mindset, you are going to succeed. You're going to succeed little bit by little bit every day, and even sometimes when you do, when you do mess up or you make a mistake, you're not going to look at it as a disappointment that's ultimately going to stop you from doing more. No, you're going to accept that as a learning experience. You're going to get back up there, you're going to try again, and you're going to keep doing it until it works. You're going to keep smashing that like button. You're going to share this video with your friends. You're going to blast this video all over your social media. Alright, and that's all the time I have for you today. I'll be back online again pretty soon for another video. And until then, I'll see you next time. And of course, don't forget to check out the website, ryanmelroscomics.com. Check out the amazing content. And check out that merchandising store. Buy a Ryan Melrose Comics t-shirt. Alright, see yous.